Hello, I'm Cameroon, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Gnomoria. And let's get going. So we're gonna have a little bit more farming simulator, I think. But hopefully we will get through this, and we won't have to have quite so much building of farms and all that kind of stuff. The other thing, I suspect that doesn't really add to the value of the fort, right? Let's check. Overview, yeah, worth. So I don't know. It does say construction worth. I wonder if the walls count as. I mean, they don't. Doesn't really seem like they should. Does a strawberry farm have like a value? No. So I don't. I mean, we've got a door. Wouldn't this be great if it was like a legendary door? But anyway, I don't think that since it doesn't count towards the worth of the fortress, it's kind of. I don't know. It's unfortunate, basically, because that's a ton of work that they have to do, and it doesn't really. And value-wise, it should mean something. Plus, of course, if you didn't have it, you wouldn't be able to eat, and they'd all starve to death. Seems kind of important to me. But it doesn't... Wait, who died? Oh, wait, PETA. Okay, that's from before, I think. Yeah, that was during the, I guess, the goblin attack. Where did... Trying to remember where that happened. I guess... I thought that was... Whatever. They put her body there. She's not a zombie. It's fine. Let's see. So everybody's idling. That means we need more work for them to do. I guess we go down and see if we can mine anything else, perhaps? Maybe? Is it over here? Well, we do have more mining available. And since we found copper here, maybe we should extend our mining, like, tunnels. Our exploratory tunnels, as they were. We'll see if we can find anything else to get. I mean, oops, it's not what I wanted to do. It's probably one of those things that doesn't actually, like, it's not efficient to necessarily do what I just set up there. But it gives him something to do, it'll increase his mining skill. And ultimately, I'm more interested, like, I just want to figure out where stuff might be, because I don't want to go any further down. Since we know what's down there. The bad things are down there. Yeah, see, look, and we even found copper. Fantastic. Well, they'll be busy with that stuff for a while. Look at, see, now there's no idlers, because we're hauling rocks, copper, and farm goods. Okay, I lied. It's not Farming Simulator 2015. It's Hauling Simulator 2015. This bedroom right here, like worst bedroom. You just have all the noise of everybody going up and down the stairs with heavy loads of rock and ore. Alright, well, we need to have another bed. And, I mean, I kind of do want to make these rooms complete, so we're going to need... Oh my god, we need cabinets? Those cabinets are going to take so... Maybe we don't do that. And I guess since we have this as a hospital, maybe we can knock this wall down and we'll have a 4-bed hospital. That seems like a good plan. I don't know that it actually matters, particularly. I mean, having 2 separate hospitals versus one, because I don't think they put anything in that's just like, oh... Like, I don't think they store bandages there. Although, hey, maybe that's something we should have them do, huh? So if we go down here, designate area, hospital. Actually, I guess let's remove the designation on these. And then let's create a hospital from that. Make sure it's covering that whole space. Why did it say only 3? I see 4 beds. Ugh. Did it cover? Does it fill in? Like, okay, I think it does. 4 beds, right? Yeah. Okay. Can you put crates in here? Can we put a crate? Like, that's kind of... Because shouldn't you be able to put a crate in here? No, terrain. No. Storage. Crate. Or a bag. So can we put a bag in there? I never remember which things ultimately hold other things. Okay, so can't do that. And I think these bags, do they hold... What do they hold? Well, they're not holding anything. Oh, goblins! Okay, the question is, can we build a wall faster than they can knock down the door? If yes, then... Oh, great, you're not going to go do it because you spotted the goblin. Alright then, so everybody is going to join the military again. New squad. Basic formation. Everybody. Fantastic. Everybody is going to be in the military, and you are all going to go swarm them. Squad. Basic formation. Like, I know, at least I think I could just leave these formations in existence, but I saw them do weird things like put down their equipment, and I don't like that as a potential plan. That seems like a bad plan. Hard to get work done if they're all just ditching their gear, and so... Oh, Gimp, you're going back out. Okay, so... Is this everybody? That is everybody. Go get them. Unpause. This guy's going to get killed. Because he showed up way earlier than everybody else. I think we are winning. Dead goblins. Okay. Well, it looks like we did okay. No enemies except for the zombies. So we're going to go ahead and disband everybody. Go back to... Are you passed out? Please tell me you're not passed out. No, you're just bleeding. Oh, goodness, he can no longer walk. Somebody go save him. He is dragging himself to the hospital. He's going to die from blood loss. No! Don't we have, like... We have a doctor whose sole job it is to doctor people. What is that person up to? What are you doing? Move to. You're stocking an item? Seriously? Okay. That is really frustrating. Can I move the priority of hospital? Like, it's way above. Why are we... Arrgh! That's frustrating. Don't haul. This guy's gonna bleed to death because, you know, nobody will help him. Somebody help Cass. Somebody help him! Didn't we used to have a door here? They're gonna go store the door. But they built the wall. Well, I hope they built it from this side and they're not stuck outside. What is... What... That's frustrating. What is our... What is Nerd doing? Move to... You're healing a patient. Oh, you're healing somebody else. Okay, well... How's... See, Klabooms isn't even bleeding. He's going up to go get a bandage. He's dragging himself in the fortress, and nobody is helping him. Come on, buddy, you can make it. You can make it. Seriously. Oh my god, why does nobody bandage? Like, well, apparently he just had to get one and now he's okay. Where is he going? Wow, one bandage and he magic. Oh, okay, maybe more than one bandage. We're down to 10. But still, he just bandaged all those things and he's going to go sleep in his own bed. The medical system in this game is confusing to me. I, I can't lie. I don't know exactly what happened there. Or how that makes sense. But hey. So what I'd really like is for these doors to be a little bit more secure. Given that the doors are going to remain pretty insecure, I think what I'll do is I'll build it, and the next time an enemy comes to break down the door, I'm going to immediately put everybody in the military and move them somewhere so I can have like a mass attack. And you don't have one guy who's kind of stuck trying to, look at that. Oh, well, we have goblin sausages. There's no more food problem. Alright, I take that back. There's still a food problem. But it's just a little bit smaller of a food problem for the moment. That's so disturbing. Look at, they have so much other things, like farm-related things to do, they haven't even come out here to do those farming bits. That's how overworked this group of people happen to be. But the thing is, they really need to go do the farming because that's how they're going to survive. Hey, we got strawberries coming in over there. Here, strawberries everywhere. Are they all sleeping? Oh, okay. Well, let's move to speed 2. I really would love to be able to equip them with better weaponry and have like an actual standing military force. But we just, I mean, you can see they're not even getting to the things that they need to do right now, so. Wonder, I guess the blood just disappears over time. I mean, makes sense, but it's kind of too bad they don't have to. I don't know that I need another job, but it's kind of too bad that it's not longer lasting or something. We'd have, well, of course, in this fortress we would just have big red trails everywhere. Alright, do we have any mining jobs to do? We don't have any assigned, but I bet we have some we should be doing over here. Look at all this copper. And even some gems. Go ahead and mine those out too. And that looks like coal, perhaps. It's definitely good to get. Since we do, I think, use some up every so often. I guess we should just do that as well, like. Not that it matters, it looks like they're going to go probably mine this side first. And then they're going to mine through and be like, okay, we did it. Oh. The priority tree, sometimes, I just don't understand. That's okay. It can make no sense at all. It's fine. Yeah, well, there you go. So at least we have a bunch of coal, copper, and gems. So we have things for our various folks to do. Like we can probably do some gem cutting. Let's just craft some gems. I assume that will add to the value of the fortress. Certainly hope so. Well, we've harvested the goblins. Good news, everybody! Oh my god, yeah, see look, 95 food. They're all gonna starve to death. And you can't butcher a gnome. Actually, I take that back. There is a ton of food ready to harvest. So maybe they'll actually be okay if they can get to the foraging. Hey, we got apples, we got oranges, we got more apples, we got bunches of strawberries and wheat. There's actually, okay, I think there's probably enough food at least to save them for a little while. Do we just not have anybody assigned to, like, horticulture? No, because we've filled in these. I mean, I think we planted trees and things, so. What's that? Orange. Yeah. Takes a while for those orange trees to grow. Do we have people who are idle that I could. Oh my god, we have tons of people who are idle. Okay, so what we need to do is go into professions and, like, give the miners a little bit of the agriculture, like. Oh man, that's really unfortunate because like farming essentially covers, I guess, covers both harvesting stuff and planting stuff. Right. Well, the jeweler. Do you have any? No. Anybody who has some. Wait, farming? Well, you are a farmer. Okay, so never mind. Construction, tinkering. Right. This person, who we keep turning on. Or like, be a doctor and only doctor, but also then go back to doing these things over here. Go ahead and do farming because we just need to get these tasks done. Who else might have some skill that we should, like, you're not doing anything with the blacksmithing, so let's go do agriculture. Just do all of it. Who else is doing nothing? Klabooms. You might have other things to do at various points, so for the moment I'm going to leave you alone. Wow. That's pretty good wood cutting. I mean, we have 3 dedicated farmers. But realistically, I think we need more. What do we have you set up to do? Well, you're sleeping. And you're blind. You're sleeping and you're blind, but you are still a productive member of our society. Go be an agriculturist. Oh, okay, let's see. So, you know what? I am going to give miners, like, the farming task. At least for now. It's easy to turn off, but we just have to get everybody harvesting this stuff. This is really funny to see the miners out in the field with pickaxes. They're just swinging away at the wheat. Everybody else is looking around at them going like, no, you don't understand. You just... I now have that image in my head. Just a bunch of 3 folks who have no idea what they're doing. They're just out there. They're like, somebody told them, listen, we got to bring in the harvest. Just go help. So they go running out. They got their pickaxes, and they're like, this just doesn't work. They're out there trying to get the strawberries out. They're just swinging their pickaxes, just strawberry jam. They're not actually harvesting the strawberries. They're just making jam right there in the field. That's what I envision these people doing. That have and they're all working in a line. They're all 3 of them standing there. They're actually looking at each other, going like, "Is this what we're supposed to be doing? This doesn't seem right. Normally, when we eat these, they're whole." Nobody else wants to work with them. And the doctor shows up. She's like, she's trying to bandage the strawberries back together. She's like, got her needle and thread. She's out there stitching them back. She's like, it's fine. This thread dissolves. You can just eat it. But see, now we have food going up. So, it's good. It's good that they're out there doing these things. Shouldn't this skull on a pole kind of warn the goblins not to come in? I mean, it's not even just a skull. It's a goblin skull. Speaking of, I bet we have a lot of bones. What can we do with these bones? What can we make? What leather do we have? Honey badger and yak. Shouldn't we have goblin hide around here somewhere? I feel like we should. See, engineer shop. Can't build anything. Because we haven't figured anything out yet. But at least it's there. Bone carver. So we have a fair number of bones. But no, that's interesting. We don't get any bones from the goblins. Why is that? We get skulls, but not the rest of their bones. Well, I feel like I'm going to create one other, like maybe just 2 other bone needles, just in case we need them, because those are like super important. And the only way to get them is by killing something and butchering it. Which is kind of funny. There's a whole ton of way. I'm going to end up on a bone needle rant again, so I will just refrain. Oh, they started over here. It's good news. They've got fields to still go through, but it's fine. It's fine. They've almost made it through 1 field of strawberries. These miners and the doctor, they definitely do not have much farming skill. Actually, let's see what your skill is in farming now. So down here, farming 11. You know, that's not horrible. I mean, it's pretty bad, but it's not horrible. Could be way worse. Wonder if we should say to have more bandages on hand than 20. Because I think we have, what, 14 dwarves? Or, sorry, gnomes. Oh my god, I called them dwarves. And they seem to use them pretty heavily. So maybe we should make this to be like 50. Use up all our cotton. We have a giant cotton farm up here. I think this is it, right? Yeah. And I mean, it's planted, right? Yep, seeds planted. It's just, I guess, really slow growing. Fortunately, we do have some birch and pine that are starting to come into, like they can be felled. And so what's nice is that when there's actually time for our, that's what I should do. Our woodcutters should be, hey, what did he invent? Or she or he invented the rod, the axle, the gear, the spring, the mechanism base, and the gearbox. Wow, all in one go? I take it back, you guys are brilliant. The woodcutter should have horticulture, which I believe means they'll go chop down trees and plant trees up in all of this stuff. I don't see, oh, yeah. Oh, perfect. That gives them something to do. Wonderful. So now what can we build? What can we build? An axle, a mechanism base, and a gearbox. Okay, well, can we build mechanism, a linkage used to connect mechanisms in a straight line? Okay. But we can't create any of these things yet? Come on. What? I don't know how to do this. Build mechanism. Why? We don't know about these things, or we just, I don't know. Well, I guess that means we've invented some things and can't do anything with them. Check this bench. Fantastic. It's going to be forever and a day. Hey, but we can create rods, springs, and gears now. So that's something. But yeah, this is good that we'll give the woodcutters the job to go and maintain these groves. So we should end up with a bunch of logs too, because the funny part is that since these are, they're gonna chop down all these trees, so they're gonna have clippings for each tree, and they're gonna replant. The birch ones will have actually more clippings than we have spaces, right? So the birch farm, as it were, the birch grove, is going to actually be replenishable. They'll just be able to fill it all back in. But the pine grove will not. So we just have this sort of like rotating, some are still empty, some are filled. But anyway, this is good. This should definitely help things along. And I think, see, nobody idle now. Because we told all the miners to go be farmers too. And the doctor. I still really wonder about this. When does the merchant come? I'm pretty sure the merchant should have come on the first day of spring. And we're now on the 8th day of spring. And they can definitely get to the merchant stall, so... No, or market stall. So, as far as I know, they should have come. But maybe it's tied to, like, Fortress Wealth or something. Or maybe I'm just, heard wrong. Oh, look at all that beautiful wheat. We're actually going to have to figure out more storage, I think. I think we just have this set up to do, like this stockpile. Well, you know what? We have this space over here. Stockpile. It will be, what is it? Is it in plant? Yeah, grain. And then we need to go ahead and build storage bags. Any kind of bag, and we just need to fill that space. And I think we need to do something else too. Did we have to put like priority 4? Yeah, so I think we'll do this also. Call it, kitchen grain 2, and we'll set the priority up 1. So it'll fill these 2 places before doing like any of the other spots where they might stick grain. Or at least that's the theory. Busy making bread because... Oh wow, they're just tilling this wheat farm, I think. Yeah, they haven't planted anything. Interestingly, the strawberries, they started in the middle. They're just like, we could start over here by the door, or we could start at like the edge. But no. And even here, they're kind of going random. Alright, is this the... So we've mined all the copper. We've mined most of this. I realize I probably... You know what? I guess I don't really need... it won't take them long. They can do that. You can go mine something for a little while instead of being a farmer. Well, I think we're going to wrap this episode up here. We've got a bunch of, industrial dwarves right now, or industrious, not really industrial, pretty agrarian. But we've got industrious gnomes right now running around trying to fix their issues with food and lumber. And hopefully we will not starve the fortress. Anyway, if you enjoyed, please make sure to like and subscribe. Until next time.